put him on his back, he has entered the discussion.
Gives his team a 5-point lead. 3.5 gone by in the fourth quarter. Rockets trying to win their 22nd straight game. And a reach-in foul and the penalty, so the Lakers will go to the line. McGrady, one of a number of candidates. Here's your guys. Is this in order for both of you?
That is in order for me. I don't know about this guy next to me.
That's without question in order, and I'm thinking about moving McGrady up to #1 if they can get the #1 seed in the Western Conference.
Hold him, it's the first one. LeBron James is not on your list.
He is in 4th in the Eastern Conference. That automatically puts you down my list.
This guy's incredible. You just don't stop.
Hey, then Dwight Howard should be on that list.
No, the 5 guys that I have are no-brainer.
No, Dwight Howard is as deserving as LeBron James.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. I just wanted to get your goat.
3-point lead for the Rockets. McGrady out to Battier. The 3. Won't go. Vujacic the rebound. Bryant on a drive. Gets inside. Deflected. And still Laker ball. Any of those guys, it's tough to argue on any of them. They all have great credentials, all having fantastic seasons.
Well, my only problem with Tracy McGrady is over the long haul, hasn't done it the entire season. Certainly got hot. But those other 4 guys have been consistent all season long.
McGrady missed 15 games because of injury. Bryant inside, trying to draw some contact, and he did. I believe it's on Scola, which would be his 5th foul. So Bryant will go to the line.
And remember what Rick Adelman said at halftime. He said they're going to attack the basket and try to get to the free throw line. That's exactly what the Lakers have done in the second half. And this is why they may have to play Dikembe Mutombo to protect the basket to try to keep the Lakers off the free throw line.
Brian, who's playing, is Mutombo right now watching. Brian has torn ligaments in his right pinky finger, decided not to have surgery. Since he had the injury, he's averaging 29.5 points per game.
And believe that he understands the scoring situation. Looking to attack and get to the free throw line.
2-point game with just over 7.5 remaining. The second longest winning streak in NBA history on the line here this afternoon in Houston. Bobby Jackson was hot in the first half, does it again here in the fourth. Big bucket for Bobby Jackson.
And Rick Adelman has gone small. They have 4 3-point shooters on the floor. It's going to be all about the 3-point shot for the Rockets as McGrady attracts the double-team coverage.
Jackson 14 points in 13 minutes. Bryant, pretty shot from Kobe Bryant. He's got 22.
We're watching the 2 best players make plays on the floor for other guys around them and also for themselves. If you are the Lakers defenders, you have to stay at home on shoot.
Austin looking, gets inside, flips it up, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Odom tried to save it. It's Rockets ball.
Once again, Shane Battier has played outstanding defense all afternoon long. This is good defense, but better offense. Look at the contest at the face of Kobe Bryant. Not even effective. Bryant as good as it gets.
McGrady, hand in his face, knocks it down. Looks like he may have got poked in the eye. Just 8 points for McGrady, but a 5-point lead now for Houston. Bryant for 3.
Really not a good shot by Kobe Bryant. Excellent defense again by Battier, but Bryant set.
McGrady, short. Bryant high for the rebound, his 7th rebound of the game. Coming up on the midway point here in the fourth. Another capacity crowd here in Houston. Barbar from way downtown, and it's a 2-point game again. He's got 8 points off the bench.
Really shows the confidence of Farmer. That's a bad shot, but stepping in rhythm coming off the screen.
Rockets have led by as many as 15. That was the halftime lead. Lakers haven't led since early in the second quarter. Battier to the basket and the finish. Battier with 11 points and some superb defense. And Phil Jackson wants timeout. Another standing ovation here at the Toyota Center. Rockets looking for their 22nd straight victory. They've got a 4-point lead.
NBA Sunday on ABC. Brought to you by the new KFC Toasted Wrap. Life tastes better with KFC.
5:37 remaining in the fourth. The 21-game winning streak on the line as the Rockets lead the Lakers by 4. Let's take a look at a legendary moment brought to you by Jordan. March 16th, the year 2000. The Lakers had a 19-game winning streak, but it comes to an end with a 109-102 loss to Washington. At the time, the streak was the third best in NBA history. Of course, that has changed with this year, as the Wizards get the victory over Shaq and Kobe, and the Lakers are a legendary moment. But right now, 21 in a row is the second best of all time. They're trying to make it 22. Farmar misfires. Odom, tough rebound, and he's fouled. You look at longest streaks in NBA history. The Lakers in 71-72 won 33 in a row. There's the guy in the building who was on that Laker team. He was a rookie with the Lakers that year. And it's their current assistant coach, Jimmy Clemens. You remember playing on that team. There's some pretty good players on that squad. Leading scorer on that Laker team was Gail Goodrich, Jerry West, of course, Will Chamberlain, and Clemens was a rookie. The streak started the game after Elgin Baylor retired because of knee problems. Played Elgin Baylor at the tail end of his career. They played on that 33-game winning streak 3 games in 3 nights on 3 different occasions. And back then there was no charter flights, it was all commercial.
How do you know? It's almost like you played on that team.
Jim Clemens, I don't know if he played a lot, but he was on that squad. Bill Sharman was the coach, his first year as head coach, Hall of Famer.
And if Bill Sharman had not gotten sick, he would have been a Hall of Fame coach as well.
He did make the Hall of Fame as coach.
Oh, he did? I thought it was as a player. I'm sorry.
Yeah, made it as both. Battier hits a three. Shine Battier from downtown. And it's a 7-point lead, largest of the fourth quarter.
Again, I think they need to switch the pick and rolls. They're opening up the three-point shot, and that's exactly what the Rockets need to win.
Oh, Bryant comes right back to quiet the crowd. Under 5 to play. There's Bobby Jackson, and a big boost off the bench. Odom on McGrady. McGrady, hand in his face, knocks it down. Tracy McGrady has suddenly found the range. 7 points in the fourth quarter.
That's good defense by Lamar Odom, but Tracy McGrady was running back down the floor before it even went in. It felt so good to him.
Bryant on the pull-up. Not that time. Rebound taken by Alston. Jackson. Battier, another 3. Too strong, but Jackson with a new 24. McGrady on the drive. Won't go with Curry off the rebound. 7-point game. Bryant to the basket. Stole the rebound. Alston to Jackson. And wisely slows it down. He wanted to put it up. Farmar on McGrady. Jackson for 3. Bang!
And how do you win 21 in a row? Trust in your teammates. T-Mac, dribble penetration, finding Bobby Jackson, loving it, and they're having a ball in Houston.
Long
side, bracketology cranks up. We'll get you ready for the unveiling of the brackets for the 2008 NCAA tournament. As soon as everything's set, Hubert Davis, Digger Phelps with us as we break down all of the matchups on SportsCenter at 6 Eastern and another edition of Bracketology at 7 Eastern.
All right, Reese, big night for college basketball. Another big day for the Rockets and for the NBA, who now lead by 10. Our AT&T Game Track talks about three-point shooting with the Rockets suddenly red hot.
Getting wide open looks, uncontested, off unselfish play. Ray for Austin, 24 points on just 8 long-distance jump shots. Stepping in rhythm, the thing you don't want a shooter to do is have wide open looks. Time and time again, this is like shoot around. This is practice. Feeling it and loving it.
One of his best games as a pro, Rafer Alston, one shy of his career high. His best game this season, career high 8 3-pointers. Meanwhile, Bobby Jackson, who's guarding Fisher, has hit some big shots. One of those trade deadline deals, Jeff, that has made a big difference to this team as Vujacic misfired.
Right, they had Aaron Brooks, a rookie, as Alston's backup. And by making that trade for Bonzi Wells and Mike James, they got an experienced player in Bobby Jackson, who's also experienced with Rick Adams.
They play together again in Sacramento. His best season's there. Alston to the basket, puts it in. A career-high 30 for Rafer Alston, and a 12-point lead for the Rockets.
There may have been a time where Rafer Alston might have tried to pull that out and get the ball to T-Mac. He feels good, felt like he was T-Mac on the floor. Made a play with the flow by Vujacic.
The crowd, a sellout on its feet, waiting for number 22 to get the books. Jackson jump shot. It's good. Bobby Jackson and the Rockets pouring it on. A 14-2 run. Odom inside. Oh, good strong finish from Odom. But it's still a 12-point game with just over 2 to play. McGrady, nice bounce pass. Austin with a rare miss. And Turiaf the rebound. Under 2 to play. Bryant can't hit the 3. And Jackson the rebound.
And it's taken Bryant 31 shots to get 24 points. A great job by the Houston Rockets and Shane Battier.
Hard foul, but a clean one from Turiaf. The Scola goes down.
Shane Battier competes on every possession. You have to beat him. He will not make mistakes. Just another great contest. I have so much admiration for how Battier approaches his job and his commitment to winning.
We've watched a lot of great defenders attempt to defend Kobe Bryant. This is the best that I've seen any individual play Kobe Bryant. Contesting shot. It's not about his numbers. He is in the right place every single trip. Shane Battier has been outstanding.
Finished 5th in the voting for Defensive Player of the Year last season. He deserves some more national recognition. Coming up, minute and a half remaining. Bryant, jump shot, blocked. Battier's got a piece of it. And then a whistle. You can't hear the whistle. It's so loud here. It's going to go against the Lakers. This crowd is absolutely delirious.
And this is the first time defensively, but mama, there goes that man, Shane Battier, contesting the shot, blocking the jump shot of Bryant.
And again, doesn't give up on the play. Gets screens, but instead of laying on the screen, he continues to fight and chase down the play.
And they do it again with their defense led by Shane Battier. The Rockets with really one of the incredible feats in league history as they're going to win their 22nd in a row, 10th straight since Yao Ming, their all-star center, went down. This is turning into quite a story as McGrady hits the free throw.
Look at the team they have on the floor that finished the game. Rafer Alston, second-round pick. Bobby Jackson, so 2 small point guards. A rookie from Argentina, Shane Battier, and a great player with McGrady. It just shows you, through chemistry, hard work, and passion, how much you can accomplish in this league.
And just as important for the Rockets, as Scola knocks it out of bounds, this will give them sole possession of first place in the Western Conference. When the streak started, they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in the 10th spot, and now they'll be all alone in first place. Bryant inside, Misses again, Battier right with him. And this crowd continues to celebrate. They've been on their feet most of this fourth quarter.
You look at the crowd, you look at the Rockets bench, they are into this streak. They are playing winning basketball and having a good time at it.
McGrady. And Odom the rebound. Lakers certainly missing Al Gasol as Odom gets inside. Loose ball foul is going to go against the Rockets with 56.2 seconds remaining.
And you know, they're 10-0 now without Yao. And so it brings some fans to the point, are they better without Yao? Absolutely not. They said the same thing earlier in the year when they went 7-4 without McGrady. Are they better without McGrady? Absolutely not. They're a dominant team with both of them.
A reminder, from the shadows of segregation come basketball's unknown legends who changed the game forever. A terrific movie, Black Magic, presented by Russell and State Farm on ESPN tonight at 9 Eastern. Kobe Bryant's afternoon is done. 11 of 33 from the field. Great Rocket defense, making it a tough afternoon for the league's best player. And what a game for Rafer Alston. A career-high 30 points, a career-high 8 three-pointers. And there's no need for that. Just walk away. Celebrate what's going on. Obviously didn't like Vujacic. He just wanted to commit the foul.
He went a little skip to my Lou, and then he lost his mind.
The officials trying to calm everybody down. I think they're going to give double technicals.
I like it on both ways. If you're Vujacic, you're not going to embarrass me with the country watching. This is skip to my Lou time. The hard foul, and you're Rafer Alston. Walk away, shoot your foul shot. This 22 straight, and you're having a heck of an afternoon.
So a double technical, which you don't shoot. Vujacic trying to talk to Derek Stafford about it. Alston's having too good a day to get involved in that stuff. Every year it seemed that people would say in the past few years when he's been with this team, well, who's going to be the point guard? Maybe they need a new point guard. He always winds up being the starting point guard.
Well, this summer, there was without question, they would have taken very little to get him away from here because they had brought in Mike James, they had brought back Steve Francis. Sometimes the best moves you make are the lucky ones where you don't end up doing something you might want to have done. Rafer Alston has had a fabulous last 2 or 3 months.
The Rockets led by 15 at half. Lakers cut it to 2 here in the fourth quarter. Looks like they may end the streak. For the Rockets dominating down the stretch as Scola knocks it away. Look at this defense from Houston, and Farmar throws it out of bounds. This is a brilliant performance from the Houston Rockets.
You look at the way that they're playing. 22 is already in the bag, but there's no quit in them. Continue to finish out the fight.
The quintessential team putting in one of those total team efforts here this afternoon. Vujacic with the steal. Gets inside and lays it in with 17.6 remaining. Shot clock is turned off, and the Rockets can just dribble this one out. The second longest winning streak in NBA history is still alive, 22 and counting. Tracy McGrady and the Rockets 22 in a row, and as you just saw, they are now all alone in first place in the Western Conference with a month to go in the regular season. Rafer Alston, the best game of his career, 31 points, 8 three-pointers, and the Rockets keep it going.